Dichira, I mean, they still haven't actually set up some help for General, but Dichira does get the D ward on bottom lane, off on Havos, so...
Early aggression in the mid lane. Maybe your first blood might be coming out from the side of NaVi here.
They are targeting this stand-in, and that's going to be our first blood, as you mentioned. Very well done there, and heavy harassment. The co-op doesn't super fit the group up and push lineup. Do you think that's still NaVi's complete goal here?
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna kill Novi here in the top lane, who just, honestly, he looked like he AFK'd. He just stood there, the early kills, will then allow them to push more lanes, more than just one lane at once, as well as just push with less contesting coming out from the side of Empire. So co-op just offers that kill potential as well as that burst damage.
One more auto attack will get it, and Phonic gets that kill. This game is already a motorfest.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep up with everything going on, have a better time in the bottom lane.
Yeah, I agree. It seems like a difficult lane to pick the Spirit Breaker into the Nature's Prophet. Oh, and in mid again, FN. Okay, he's gonna get off the EMP, but will the auto attacks be enough? Unable to get that. Yo, he does just get it off, but the dust comes out. Seneko, not enough range. He puts up the high ground ward.
Dagger's gonna be close. I think he's gonna tick out of this. Oh, and barely.
Well, then he gets his kill.
Yeah, that's what they need to be doing in the mid lane. It is a Quaswex Invoker, the much more laning-oriented build for Invoker. He's considered a stronger laner when he has the Quaswex, but looks like there's aggression on the top lane as well. Yeah. No breaks on this train.
Rocket Barrage coming out onto Art Style. They're gonna get one pick there. Can they find General? A bit far away, so I think that'll be that. And with the creeps around to help General, they're actually doing some damage out onto Phonic. They know where he is, but no sentries.
Read on what NaVi wanted to do and managed to turn around the kill onto the Enchantress in the top lane there.
And this seems to be like exactly what Empire needs to do. If you can come out in that mid-game ahead, even though NaVi have a strong group up and push, there should be some... Oh, okay, in mid lane, never mind. FN's gonna go... Is he? Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, they just keep doing the same thing. Aggressive blinking from Dendi behind with the slow onto him coming from the Wyvern. And looks like they might have a kill on Bols in the bottom lane.
Yeah, he goes down. Phonic's gonna walk right through the sentry. Okay, Dendi. Oh, he doesn't get the
blind
dagger.
Sprout. Okay. He had to scream up in 2 seconds. They might go for this. He might go for a blind blink and a scream.
He is, not in the right
guess
spot.
The wrong way.
Involved in 2 kills. He doesn't have much, you know, not really picking up CS. Oh, charge onto Dichira, also the Janata. He has the Shuriken, and this should be a kill, but no, Phonic now in a lot of trouble. That cold embrace comes out from Wyvern.
And also aggression coming out from NaVi in the top lane as well. They killed the Gyrocopter with the Nature's Prophet ultimate. And then there's chaos going everywhere around here.
Yeah. Okay, and Bounty Hunter actually gets the double down there. I transferred off the top to see what was going on, and Bounty Hunter gets the Wyvern after shurikening down Nature's Prophet. There is, I mean, NaVi has... Who do you think comes out on top when it's pretty even going into mid-game?
I definitely think that if the game is even, then it'll favor Empire, but I think that it's something where that if NaVi even gets a crucial kill at any time, they'll get more out of it than Empire will because they'll be able to push better, but more aggression down the mid lane, no time to talk
here.
The
bash on Dendi! Havos didn't continue to go for it. Sonic Wave comes out, and now again it's looking like FN mate. No, the Shadow Strike is done. Can Dichira get enough autos into no fear? Oh, they just managed to get the kill, and Dendi right back up at full, using that regen rune.
Yeah, very convenient regen rune for him there. Allows him to regen all the way up, get a pop, looking to be aggressive onto Aloha Dance. No ulti on Dendi, but they look like they still want to make this commitment.
They did miss the Hadouken, and now Dendi, he blunk in for that. This is going to lead to his death. The cooldown misses, but the charge from Havos and the Gyrocopter helps out, and now the ult coming out, and Aloha Dance, he's very low. Nature's Prophet? No, there's going to be a salve, so Aloha Dance...
Almost 2 kills a minute going on here.
Sorry about that background music, folks. 1 second, I forgot I left a tab open. That was awkward. Sorry, we're gonna see General take a lot of damage here. The coconut bounces not quite what they needed. He's still taking damage. Nature's Prophet is coming in though. Nokia is gonna fall next. And Phonic running away. Really? This aggressive? Do you ever consider on Dendi getting something like the Aghanims, or is it just awkward all the way?
It's one thing, it's something about the fact that they want to be fighting a lot, so he could go for the Ags, but I think that he's going to want to go for either like a BKB or an Orchid, something more...
Oh crap, on bottom lane, we have a cooldown. Phonic doing a lot of damage on Dichira. Phonic Wave deletes him from the map, and now Dendi taking a lot of damage, blown up by that EMP, and Dichira lost on the Nature's Prophet. We have a charge in deeper onto General. Can General do anything? Rocket Barrage going to finish him off. And
3 track kills. Empire.
Yeah, we haven't even discussed that with all the action. Obviously, you can't even turn.
To go for this, they end up canceling it. Don't want to dive that hard.
Top tower is under
Don't want to
attack.
dive that hard with all these people who can rotate in, although maybe they should have, since Altstyle gets very low just to the shuriken. And now, what is DJ Rod doing? He is murdering Witch Doctor again! This is... I'm not sure if all of his kills
are looking to run into NaVi here. They do not have any vision. They do catch the Wyvern.
Okay, Wyvern will throw out a dust. The cooldown though, Sonic Wave hits on both. Dendy may have to blink forwards for this, and he does, but now that puts him in full Rocket Barrage, Tornado, EMP range. Dendy gonna lose all of his mana, and the Habos charges through. Nether Strike onto Dendy. They picked up that one, and now damage being returned to Funnick, but again, we're seeing the Wyvern ult. You can't damage them back. They've actually managed to get a couple of kills here on the side of NaVi, and now Aloha Dance very low. FN, I don't think he can fight up against Altstyle, but the charge on through. DJ Raw isn't attacking anyone right now, and Altstyle, one bash will bring her down. So, a 4 for 3.
They're the last you.
Yeah, another chaotic fight.
Probably jinxed it now. Either way, Seneko also very poor, but up top there is the push coming in, and don't know if, oh, he's actually just gonna initiate with the Winter's Curse. The charge does come in from Habos. He gets a lot of damage, but the cooldown already going on to General, and I think the edge of it hit on Seneko. General swapped into a death ward. Sonic Wave does come out from Dendy, but going to be hit by this EMP, and that should stop all of the aggression possible from NaVi.
Yeah, that's what happens if you don't manage to bring down Gyro before he gets all of his stuff off. The Sange paying off there allows him to get a good call down, as well as just dishing out all the damage, and gets his 2-0 in favor of Empire and the tower. So it's looking honestly pretty rough for NaVi here. It looks like Dendy's just gonna solo kill.
Habos could not buy a bash. If Habos had bashed once or twice there, I think he would have gotten that kill, but items on her, or do you think that is such a more powerful combo?
Some people go for like the early drums for the tankiness and things like that, but other than that,
General
I think
is
those are pretty much core.
Oh,
yeah.
Nature's Prophet is gonna come in. General actually a little bit tanky here. Can he get saved? The Sprout doesn't help out enough, but Dendy is here now. He doesn't have Sonic Wave, but the auto attacks Funnick ends up dying for this. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna stay there. I guess he was buying out.
Yeah, ultimate. It looks like they might be possibly worried about Roche or be looking for the Gyrocopter. He has no TP scroll, so they know he can't get out of this.
Oh, and Altstyle just gonna take a full Rocket Barrage to the face. Needs some help, maybe. There is the backup. Dendy's coming in. There's also gonna be a Sprout to make sure that Altstyle doesn't take any more Rocket Barrages, and goodbye Gyrocopter. Another big kill for NaVi.
Out and then possibly to get a kill at the start of a fight and push off of that. Looks like they're definitely going to make something happen here. Looks like they have vision of Empire. Winter Wyvern gets a good ulti off.
But at the same time, probably going to pay with that for his life. No, the swap from General means that General has no mana going into this engagement and is going to take a cooldown. Seneko taking that as well. Altstyle immediately blown up. And NaVi, maybe not the engagement they wanted. Dendy still could maybe think about doing something. General, again, they found you. He is tracked up, charged, and Dendy just blinks away. Hi, General.
Yeah, they are going to back off. They're not sure where Empire is.
Oh, speaking of not sure where Empire is, Altstyle's about to find out. There's a charge to his face and a shuriken. I mean, they should have enough damage. Habos even pops his BKB here because the rest of the team is coming in. Altstyle still not dead. A nice Winter's Curse setting up, doing a lot of damage. Funnick almost dead from his allies. But there's going to be a Tornado EMP Sunstrike blowing up Altstyle. Can NaVi find a return kill? They kill off the bounty using Dendy. Dendy blinking forward still has that Sonic Wave, but they have to catch someone here. And it's just not looking like they have it. Dendy blinks forward, gonna find FN, immediately invokes that Ghost Walk. There are hope that their split pushing works, and speaking of, it's doing very well, although a charge coming out from Habos, gonna land onto General. He gets the stun off, but Habos has the Nether Strike at the ready. There it goes, and there's no team follow-up. EMP bringing her down.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Earbreaker is virtually hasted at any time that they're chasing somebody.
And again, they've spotted somebody out. It's DJ Raw. They're going for him. Spirit Breaker, Habos really showing what this hero can do. I mean, DJ Raw, you want to be sneaky on that Nature's Prophet. Instead, you're going to be dead. He tries to get off the lightning, but not enough. He is so incredibly tanky, and other than Nature's Prophet, I mean, sure, Quap, she scales well, has decent auto attacks, but she's not gonna deal with a Scotty. Funnick again, although he has backup this time, Aloha Dance drops that cooldown. Funnick finally goes down to the Nature's Wrath, and Dendy has a haste, so should be able to get out, but Seneko, there is a Tornado with her name on it. Was the heal enough? No, it wasn't. And Aloha Dance very fast, going in, BKB's popped by everyone. Dendy gets the blink off, but Altstyle in a bad position. This team fight is entirely chaotic. The Invoker taking a lot of damage with a Nether Strike onto DJ Raw. Goodbye, Tree Man. And Invoker still not dead. Dendy goes for the Sonic Wave, does end up picking him off. Nobody else left it looks like, to auto-attack. Aloha Dance, they're going in, but you can see they're just tickling him with all that Scotty health. Maybe they can burst him. Dendi has a little bit, takes another rocket barrage. There's the ult coming out, the impetus. Will Aloha Dance finally go down? They get him. Dendi, though, may end up paying for this one bash, and Havost kills his former teammate, and now just gonna go for the TP away. They don't have the stun.
I don't know if that was as much of a team fight as it was just a free-for-all. They were trade for trade on both sides, but I think Empire scales better, but NaVi does have 4 semi-carries. That's pretty much what we've got going for us here. But they
Raw, yeah, they block Phonic. Now they've got the Death Ward going on to DK Raw. He is going to get back into it, taking no physical damage, though. Here comes the cooldown. He is in that new 10-second BKB. Can they pick up Havost? A nice tornado comes out, going to EMP a bunch of them, and there's the Shivas, but Dendi blinks forward, really wants to motor Havost. And we'll be seeing if they can catch FN. Looks like that's the end of the team fight. NaVi taking another one of these.
And possibly an AC with all the right clickers that they do have on their team.
Oh, and they're going in for more. There's going to be the Winter's Coast just to catch out Aloha Dance. They already can put the Shadow Strike on in, and here it comes, the impetus. Extra damage will be done afterwards. Sonic Wave comes out too. Aloha Dance is going to pop to that Orchid. DJ Raw saved in that cold embrace. And Phonic, he is dusted there, but they'll just go for the tower.
So giving themselves damage through auras rather than the actual right-clicking heroes that standard teams usually, or that standard lineups usually go for.
Oh, DJ Raw gets the Sprout on the top lane onto Aloha Dance, immediately the silence, and because there's no BKB, he just has to stand and take it, and that burst damage coming out from the Soul Bone on the Orchid. Well played there. They get a huge pick. Obviously the Witch Doctor rushing the Axe.
Yeah, the Ags is really nice and all for a Witch Doctor, but they have so much armor on the side of NaVi, and they do catch out in the bottom.
He is dead. Another Winter's Coast initiation there.
And once again, using it simply for the stun to be able to have the other heroes catch up and charge on art style in the mid lane.
Yep, we're gonna see a swap attempt coming out, but Havost has got alt style this time. General also is tracked. Dendi has come back in though, stunned onto Havost. Dendi just gonna scream on him a little bit. They're gonna let him finish him off, and now Dendi looking for more. Does not have that Sonic Wave, but the auto attacks from DJ Raw are so overwhelming. And with 4 dead, could this be high ground? Oh, they're actually going in onto Phonic. Dendi just using that gem to poke away at him. That's a full team.
Yeah, this snowballed very quickly back towards NaVi with these Roches as well as the pickoffs that they have at the start of every fight. And I mean, this is what happens when you have a lineup with Venge and all the auras. They just take all your buildings after 1 or 2 good fights.
Yeah,
as you said, down.
And it's looking like they could go for top. They're actually maneuvering to kill heroes, but they have auras. They have Dendi with an Aegis for another... Oh, actually only 30 seconds on that Aegis, so he needs to use it or lose it. There's going to be a buyback on the Bounty Hunter. Rax going down quickly. Aloha Dance telegraph the cooldown. Dendi's being tracked up. Charge onto Seneko, who doesn't have that ult, but they managed to, again, Aloha Dance out of this fight for 6 whole seconds in that track. They're both taking a lot of auto attack damage. Dendi actually uses his BKB here and avoids mass amounts of damage. Aloha Dance trying to flat cannon, but it's not enough. Only kills off the Venge. Phonic also going to fall here since they have a gem. And that's GG.
Yeah, that game got out of hand very quickly. It just shows that, like, you wonder where all the damage from NaVi comes from, and it has to be the auras, the Venge, plus the AC and the Vlads. I mean, they have no standard right-clickers in that game, and yet they were able to bring down that 2600 HP, 24 armor gyrocopter like he was nothing. So, definitely well executed on the side of NaVi.